What's up, y'all? DHR2, welcome back to my channel. Um, I missed y'all yesterday. Um, I wasn't able to make any videos because I was sick as a dog yesterday with a fever, and yesterday, yesterday morning, I woke up with a severe headache, then a fever, and I was really burning up. And oh wow, one viewer. What's up, Aaron? So I've been trying to fight this fever yesterday. Woke up. I took two of a Benadryl or something like that. Uh, uh, it it was going fine, but once I went to the Community of Hope to talk about my transportation, I came out feeling fine. But once we got back home, I was feeling much worse, and my temperature was rising sky high to the point where I couldn't really do anything. So my mom gave me two more Benadryls once again to the 24-hour kind, and I prayed to God before I went to bed. I said, Lord, please take this sickness away from me. I don't want to feel like this anymore. And He did just that, and I thank Him. I thanked Him when I got up this morning. You know, I'm just happy. I'm. What I'm saying, I no longer feel sick. I no longer. I mean, I no longer feel broken like I was yesterday, because I was really broken bad, you know, and all I had to do was just sleep it out, just sleep it off, and that and sleeping with my AC on, that kind of helped me out. That kind of helped me out the most, and the other day was probably what I needed it, you know, just rest, not do anything. I didn't really eat all that much yesterday, except for McDonald's. But my breath started stinking again, and I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like eating nothing. All I drank was water, and that's it. But today was a good day. It's a good day for me because one, I'm feeling like my 100% self. Um, I've eaten once again, thank God. Um, and that right there is one of the main reasons why I wanted to do some videos of today. Uh, so if you guys are new to this channel, be sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. So I'm just going over my comic book series Ninja Fury. I mean comic series Ninja Fury. So you guys know I love ninjas. So now we're on season 2, because season 1 was you know about them overcoming whatever, overcoming obstacles. So season 2 is very interesting because I written and I brought this down so you guys can understand where I'm coming from with this. So the title of this issue is called Life After Black Dragon. So 2 days before Christmas, the ninjas were out holiday shopping for their families and for each other. Jason chose to stay home to practice karate until a mysterious black light appeared out of nowhere and attacks him. How will Jason be able to survive this new threat? So even though it's the holidays, Jason basically chose to stay at home and practice karate and ninjutsu because it's his baby. Martial arts is his gift. But he wanted to be true to himself. He wanted to stay true to the martial arts. So, but this new threat, I can't spoil anything for you guys. It's just a mysterious light came out of nowhere. You have to wait and see. Issue number 2, Life After Black Dragon Part 2. Um, Jason continues to Jason continues a brutal battle against this new threat, who claims to be the Black Dragon's long lost brother. The others reunite for the holiday shopping and notice Jason's cell phone was on the floor and began to go searching. Will Jason's friend come to his rescue? So, even though Jason is fighting this new threat, who is a lot tougher than Black Dragon, and who is his long lost brother. It kind of sounds like Undertaker and Kane storyline from 1997. Now that you think about it. But so everybody else came back from doing Christmas shopping, and they noticed Jason's cell phone was on the floor, and they all begin to realize that something is wrong, and they all went to go searching. As ninjas and as a family, you have to know where your family's at, where your loved ones are located, what they're doing. If they're in trouble, get on the move, and that's exactly what they did. Issue number 3 says a Christmas fight to be remembered. Um, I want to tell y'all something about this issue. Um, my first attempt of season 2, or basically season 3, I mean, but this is more on season 2. It was about Jason who was drinking some type of tea, and it caused him to get ill very quick, and come to find out that the drink that he was drinking, it caused him cancer, which is why he was losing amount of weight, and he was getting skinny too fast. And I think one of the creatures that put that stuff in his drink that almost killed Jason, but his friends and some, you know, taking him down, everything they got, um, and Jason ends up, gaining weight, gaining back to normal weight. Um, that's when he decided to fight the monster for himself and just beat the brakes out of him. That's basically what my original story was, but it's a lot different. It's about them saving the kids from whatever. But I'll read to you guys anyway. A Christmas fight to remember. The ninjas were going to find info on the new villain Doldred, who is Black Dragon's lost brother. Doldred had plans to build his group to become more evil and will destroy Washington's heroes. How can the ninjas save Christmas without putting everybody in danger? Wow. Listen, I'll read to you guys once again. The ninjas were going to find info on a new villain, Doldred, who is Black Dragon's lost brother. Doldred had plans to build his group to become more evil and will destroy Washington's heroes. How can the ninjas save Christmas without putting everybody in danger? So basically, after that huge fight between Jason and the Black and Doldred, everybody came together to find more information on this guy, and once they realized that it was Black Dragon's, well, Kimiyasha's long lost brother, um, they need to realize that they need to act quickly and step up to the game because they don't know how powerful this dude is. So, so Doldred ends up attacking Washington's house, uh, um, Washington's Children's Hospital, and basically, okay, I'm starting to slow down. Guys, I'm sorry. Like, it's hard for me to think when I can't even come up with my own stories. I have, but I just don't know what it's about. Oh, okay. So Doldred is attacking the children's hospital, and the ninjas came by and just try to stop him without hurting the kids inside. So the kids and their parents are all in danger for this Christmas celebration, while Santa Claus was in there taking pictures with the kids. So he ends up coming in there and just attacks everybody. The ninjas came by and just will start fighting Doldred and try to stop him from doing harm to families. But that's what this issue is about. You know, Issue number four titled Ninja Shadow. Ninja Showdown. So this is kind of like a David focus issue. You know how it is in Power Rangers when it comes to focus episodes. This is more on David. So it says David receives a threatening phone call from Dotred to issue a challenge for the right to earn the title Ninja. So it's a filler, just about David proving himself that he is worthy of a ninja. Um, Not too long ago, he became a ninja after Jason, stood up to a bully for him. Um, then he saw who they were, and he became a ninja. Right after he became one, he began showing his dedication when it comes to his ninja training, and kind of turns out that David knows martial arts as well. So that kind of makes sense. So this is this is nothing but filler anyway. So I mean, if you're gonna do filler, do it right. So I guess this is the right way to do it. Issue number five, Showdown in DC. Now this is interesting, and it's going to be Jennifer's focus. It's been a long time since Jennifer left the streets of DC, as she goes undercover to investigate who is running an underground legal martial arts, uh, underground illegal martial arts show. I'll read it to you one more time. It's been a long time since Jennifer left the streets of DC, as she goes under. Oh, sorry, the reason why I'm pausing because I'm trying to yarn. So, one more time. It's been a long time since Jennifer left the streets of DC, as she goes undercover to investigate who is running an underground illegal martial arts show. So basically, Jennifer used to be on the streets she got into her when she got into her teenage years. So once she realized that it was not the life she wants, she ends up growing up by doing what she supposed to do, basically. Um, so she ends up going undercover to find out who is running this illegal martial arts show that is surrounded by minors that are underage, and she wants to do whatever she can to shut it down, get their minds back on school, and do what teenagers do best. Not to be on the streets, not to run illegal shows if you ain't got no license, you know. And yeah, issue number six, love in the wrong place. Jason has been thinking about his love for, well, it says that Jason has been thinking about the love of his life by taking her out on another date, but winds up putting her in danger, and the relationship is on the line. So basically, issue number six is about Jason wanting to redeem himself by taking his girlfriend out, Alexa, out on a date, on a real date without any danger, any problems whatsoever. But unfortunately, things ended up not going very well. Because when Dotrick comes to town, he will ruin everything. Just like he tried to put the kids and the families in danger at the hospital, JC is going to end up putting Alexa in danger because of Dotrick. So Jason, he's going to have to find a way to protect her because he is a good leader, but sometimes you need to put your romantic stuff on the side and focus on being a ninja, just being a hero. Life's decisions. So this is kind of like a point issue about message, whatever it is you want to do in life, just go for it. So I guess you can call this a filler, however you want to say it. It says that Samantha has been struggling to find herself for what she wants in life when she grows up. She must find the balance of being a ninja in her future career. So Samantha was basically struggling to find what she wants in life. Like, does she wants to be a ninja? I mean, does she wants to be a ninja for the rest of her life? Does she wants to be a writer, an author, or does she wants to, you know, run a dojo if she's able to do it? Does she wants to do all of that if she really wants to? Whatever it is that you want to do, put your mind into it. That's up to you. That's your decision. I know life can be hard to make decisions, but certain certain decisions you make, that's on you. But you got to be careful what you do. So that's basically what Samantha is. Issue number 8 says fight with honor. So it's like a, I guess you could call this like a two-parter, but it's more of a like an event. It says a martial arts tournament is being held by a martial arts master, inviting all black belts to compete for $1 million. But Jason wants to fight for something really important. I'll read you one more time. I'm gonna take this glasses off because they keep slipping on my head. It says that a martial arts tournament is being hosted by a martial arts master, inviting all black belts to compete for $1 million. But Jason wants to fight for something really important. So even though there's like a martial arts thing happening in school, but even though it's for a great cause, a lot of people are having different communities, but some are in it for the money, some are in it for themselves. But when it comes to Jason, he wants to fight for something really important for those with disabilities: ADHD, autism, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, uh, uh, ADD, uh, ASD, you name it, all kinds of disabilities. He wants to fight for those who have it. And I thought that was really nice of him to do that because it's an honor. So, issue number 9, Fight with Honor Part 2. Yep, you're right, it is a two-parter. um, as the tournament rolls on, Jason begins to fight in his first match. Samantha and her friends are in a war with 4 mutant ninjas. There are exact clones of themselves. So Jason is fighting in the tournament. The others were fighting for their lives, basically, of themselves. Their evil versions of themselves, basically. Fight for Honor Part 3. As Jason began his final match for the prize, the others are struggling to fight back against their clones of themselves. Of their own. How can other how can the others overcome the odds? One more time. As Jason began his final match for the prize, the others are struggling to fight back against the clones of themselves. Of themselves. I'll just say it there. Well, what they can do is keep fighting. Call on the spirit of their, Nijitsu. You know, bear, eagle, lion. So that's the only way. Prom season. Now this is just a filler, basically. Basically, I think most of the stuff is like filler, but again, if it's filler episode, if it's done right, then you're okay. Um, when prom season in 4 days, the ninjas are what's up, Brandon? When in prom season in 4 days, the ninjas are getting ready to go on their first prom, but one of the ninjas has a thing for Jennifer, but when it backfires as the prom season begins. So this issue focuses on Jennifer and David. David has been having feelings for Jennifer, since he became a ninja. He saw how attractive she was, how good looking she was, how tough she was, and in his mind he was thinking, man, if I have something like that in my life, a woman like that in my life, who is tough and strong, smart, sexy, and powerful, then I think Jennifer is the right person to date. But he wants to make sure he has this opportunity to ask her out on a date, on a prom date, before it gets worse by Daltrick himself. Because you guys know when Daltrick comes to town, it's going to be over. Issue number 12. This is basically focusing on, well, it's a special dedication towards Jason's father, Jason Lee Morrison. Mr. Morrison, well, basically that's his father name, but you call him Sensei Morrison. It's been 27 years since Jason Lee Morrison, or senior for that matter, been in a martial arts game when someone from his past challenges him to a fight. So this is him basically coming out of retirement. If somebody wants to challenge him to a battle, you know he's gonna do it. So it's another filler. I mean, another filler. Don't worry, season 2 of this issue is just getting started. So, issue number 13. So, Alexa wants no a green light part 1. Alexa wants Alexa wanted to surprise Jason with a birthday gift, but ends up being kidnapped and end up turning into something strong and dangerous. So I know this is probably sounding like I'm coming on Power Rangers, but it's not. It's my comic book series is more violent than family friendly. It's a mix, violent and family friendly. It depends how you do it. You know, it's not cheesy like the Power Rangers. It's not corny like the Power Rangers. Most of it are, but it's more like Super Sentai and Metal Heroes like Kamen Rider. Um, basically something like that. So one more time, it says Alexa wanted to surprise Jason with a birthday gift, but ends up being kidnapped and ends up turn into something strong and dangerous. So basically, this is about Alexa wanted to surprise her boyfriend Jason of protecting her and saving her life and everything with the gift as a returning a favor. But Doltred ends up kidnapping her and ends up turning her into something that can cause their relationship to drown in hot water, and she ends up becoming more dangerous and evil, threatening than ever. And once she becomes the Green Ninja, it's over. So since Doltred and Doltred and Black Dragon gave her the power of the Green Wolf, they gave her the dark version of it, if you know what I mean. Green Light Part 2. So this is basically focusing on the relationship between Jason and Alexa. After a huge blowout fight with the Green Ninja, Jason goes on a search for Alexa, but to get himself into danger. So Jason goes on a search to find Alexa because she sent him a text. So she ends up sending him a text, but ends up being a trap, and the two begin to clash. He doesn't know, and I will make another video of trying not to laugh. Can't wait to see, man. So basically, um, Jason doesn't know that his girlfriend is the actual warrior herself, but is more dark and threatening at the same time. Green Light Part 3. The continuation of the fight between Jason and Alexa, Doja plans to make her more powerful and more threatening. So, since the fight continues to go on, the others came to help Jason, but Black Dragon and his minions were attacking Jennifer and them, and they were all fighting. It's like a big fight. It's a blowout, and this saga is more dark. It's more dark than ever, and there is no cheesy aspects whatsoever. Green Light Part 4. After learning the truth about Alexa being a Green Warrior, he must find a way to, well, find a, well, basically, it's kind of like Green David Part 4, but, or Part 5, but Mars is done a little bit more differently since they're boyfriend and girlfriend. Um, he tries to do whatever he can without even hurting his lady. So, so he's gonna do whatever it takes to break the spell from Doja now, and he must do it now before it gets worse. Because as a boyfriend, you need to fight for your girl, but also save her. That right there is the most important part about this issue that I've written down. So I guess you can say, oh, one more thing. After breaking the spell, Alexa pretty much breaks up with Jason, and Jason was gonna work on their safety, work on their relationships, you know, working on their environment, trying to make sure whatever it is that they're doing that they're safe. So after everything she's done to him wrong by sending him up, doing all the evil deeds, and Jason tries to explain to his girl, look, you were under a spell. Don't let that break us up just because what happened to you. And she ended up dead. She ended up breaking him up, which caused Jason to become more depressed in issue number 17. At the press, the aftermath. At the press, Jason was having trouble focusing on his school after a bad breakup with Alexa. Dojo wants to use that plan to make him the weakest ninja of them all. So, Dojo sees what Jason is going through after he broke up with his girlfriend for no reason because she was under a spell. She was free from it. He wanted to, you know, like I said before, work on their relationship and make sure that it's healthy. But she ended up breaking up just so that she could take some time off. And I think that right there goes to show you that how much Jason really loved her. And it's hard for him to stay focused on his school because him or her, even though they weren't really official, he had feelings for her. He wanted to make sure that she was safe. Like that was his lady. She didn't have to break up with him though, but his friends try to cheer him up, but seems like his depression sort of came back because he was in love with this girl and she ended up break up with him with no reason. And Dojo of all people wanted to use that to make him the weakest link of the team. Jason is not even the weakest link. He's tough, he's best, and not only that, he's sort of soft in certain places of his in his heart. When it comes to Alexa, he has a soft spot for her. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what Jason is in this 17th issue. So, but something interesting. Uh, Return of the Black Dragon. So this is focusing on the original four ninjas as well. The teens are practicing martial arts for their school charity, but when an unexpected return, things can make a turn for the worse. Well, can't take a turn can take a turn for the worse, and it already has. It already has. So, Black Dragon is returning. The ninjas are basically are in a shock of their lives after they expected a black dragon to return, but it's Kimiyasha, but he's more broken, more damaged. His clothes were torn up to pieces. Black shirt, half of his pants ripped to shreds. He was bleeding like a stuffed pig, and teeth all missing. Like he was looking terrible. But at the same time, he was more determined to be more stronger, what more stronger than before. Redemption Green. This is basically about Alexa coming back as the Green Ninja because she wanted to let Jason know that she regretted breaking up with him because of what happened. Alexa visits the house of Sensei Morrison to talk to Jason, but wasn't available. Doja and Yoshi, Doja and Yasha were planning on making her evil again. How can Alexa make a comeback? So basically, it's about Alexa wanted to talk to Jason after realizing that what she's done by breaking up with him for no reason. She wanted to apologize and make amends, and she wanted to get back with him, but Jason wasn't really available. So she basically makes well, I can tell you from my perspective, she returned to DC. She basically wanted to talk to his father about what had happened, and somehow Jason Lee Morrison was understanding that she broke up with him because she was worried that she's gonna put their relationship in danger after what happened to her, after everything Jason has done for her by saving her and protecting her, being a good boyfriend that he is, well, was at the time. So basically, since they gave her this green transformer, not the toy, but like a morpher that can access the power of the Green Ninja, the right kind of power, not the dark version that Yash and them gave her when she was more evil. So she ends up, making a comeback by transforming into the Green Ninja Warrior, and she mops the floor with both of them and the foot soldiers, and she just kicked all kinds of, you know what, making a name for herself, making it known that she ain't playing when it comes to her man or her friends. Straight up. Spirit of the Wolf. This is issue number 20. And by the way, season 2 of Ninja Fury, the comic book series, is the longest running one in my opinion. Spirit of the Wolf. Alexa is working on her ninja training so that she must improve that she is worthy of a ninja. So after becoming a ninja, Alexa was training, working extra hard, showing dedication to her her friends, her boyfriend, Sensei. Uh, she's gonna do whatever it takes to stay true of being a ninja, and and become the best martial artist that she can be. So that's all this is, just her showing her true dedication as a warrior. Issue number 21, Master of the Ninja. Kimiyasha has not lost his ninja ability since his defeat, and he's willing to use that to take down Samantha, but will it backfire? Basically, you know, Kimiyasha, ever since he's defeated, Dojo has given him more and more power that can make him do all crazy things, ninjutsu like disappear and make these crazy mysterious attacks. So Samantha must do whatever it takes, do whatever she can to use that same ability as a ninja warrior. Now Samantha is a martial artist too, and she's also ninja as well. So she should be able to knock him out of his game. Issue number 22, Murders in DC. So this is focusing on all of the ninjas. It says that so many murders happening um, um, in the district, and the ninjas must investigate the murders of who is behind it. So